And so what we see throughout history is an interesting sort of mark where the further back you go, the more the chaotic sort of narrative early humans had for explaining things, which is why you don't see a singular sort of divine God come up in anyone's explanation until much later on in human history. So if you have any sort of divine entities in early human stories, and mythology, and explanations and theories, it's many of them, and they're often in animalistic depictions, right? So prescribing supernatural explanations to things that we already had some sort of idea of what they were in the physical world. And so as human knowledge sort of progresses, and as we start moving towards a more what we might now consider to be like a scientific understanding of the universe, we start to see over time people sort of switch gears and come up with simpler and simpler understandings for things, right? And so over time, that meant going from many gods to a single god, and then perhaps not needing a god at all, right, to explain why we're here and where we come from. But from what I understand, I would say that those questions have been around since the beginning.